What's up, Cancer Collective? Thank you for joining me for your energy reading. My name is Keita. If it's your first time joining me, and if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I am laughing because the song that I channeled as soon as I finished the Gemini reading has been stuck in my head in the interim. So I had to pull up the song and the lyrics because I knew it was a No Limit song, but I wasn't sure like what album, and like of course y'all know I will fuck up the words to a song, so I wasn't sure of some of the words. And so I put the lyrics, some that I did know, into the Google search bar, and unbeknownst to me, it is a Diana Ross song, whom I love, right? I had no clue that, I guess that's like her original song that they may have sampled or something. I don't know. Whatever the case, the song that I'm referring to is a jump by Master P off the Ghetto D album. You know, I'm a product of that Cash Money No Limit era, so that's the one I'm gonna lean on, right? I don't know nothing about that Diana Ross John, even though I get into some old school shit too. But the hook goes, I'm gonna do the chorus first. Well, no, I'll do the lyrics. So it says, yo, boo, I know I ain't never told you this before, but I was just trying to get my hustle on. But you know what? I just need you to be there for me, because a gangster need love too. So there's somebody that's been focused on their coin. They put more value and time and attention into work, or they may have used that as an excuse. You know, people love to use the excuse, oh, I've been busy working, right? But either or, work and money, hustling has been a factor, right? I love when we have these songs to reference prior to getting into the cards, because we've been there damn near got the reading already. Mind you that it was 555 when I pulled this up. So there's definitely some change taking place. But it says, because a gangster need love too. So this is somebody who was focused on their work, trying to play hard to get, or you know what I'm saying, in their toxic masculinity even, but realizing that shit, gangsters need love too. Even as a masculine energy, I'm having to explore my heart space, my emotional health, my emotional needs, express myself emotionally. So many of the masculines are having heart chakra awakenings and having to face their emotions. They can no longer hide behind their occupation, their career, their bank accounts, the fast cars, or you know, whatever material thing was used to fill the void. To fill the void, to help create the mask to the collective that they good. You know what I'm saying? That's the measure of a man. Like, no, the divine is leading divine masculines to value love, because they are love, just as the feminine is love. And so you got somebody that's coming to realize that even though they was trying to get their hustle on, they realizing that gangsters need love too, and they need that feminine support, right? So it says, since you've been away, I've been down and lonely. Is this the hook? Since you've been away, I've been down and lonely. What? Since you've been away, I've been thinking of you, trying to understand the reason you left me. What were you going through? Ooh, ooh, I'm missing you. Gangsters need love too. Tell me where the road turns. Y'all don't know nothing about that? I know I'm showing my age, child. I can turn Ghetto D on right now and bump out. So, okay, do people still say bump out? Child, don't worry about it. But it says, like, yeah, where did we go wrong? Like, why you stop talking to me? Like, how did I lose your I'm trying to understand the reason why you left me. All I know is I feel your absence. Since you've been away, I've been down and lonely. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like I don't have the support that I need. But this is possibly because this person was focused on other things and other people and took for granted the support that they had, right? We just gonna call a thing a thing. So it says, I got you living in mansions, jumping out of Benzes. You know, Master P got to come with that, so I believe that's what that was. I got you living in mansions, jumping out of Benzes, DKNY clothes, but get fake presidents Rolex watches. You used to wear swatches, done took you out the ghetto, now your name is Miss Versace. Alligator purses, Moet with your Reese's, Hershey, Miss Revlon, when your lips and hair and toes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Even though I'm living wrong, trying to get my hustle on, I want you in your birthday suit when I make it home. So I can then squeeze you, tease you. You want to rub me, let the ice cream man please you. Ay. So there's definitely that sexual attraction and longing. Also a sense of like materialism, but this is someone who wants to spoil their partner with the finer things in life. I ain't got no 9-to-5 hustle just to stay alive, keep you on your game, give you a pistol with your cute 45, help us deceive you because they want to be you, tell you I'm a thug and they can't wait till I leave you. So think about what I say and fuck with them hoes. Say, okay, so I think we got to the point though, you know what I'm saying? Somebody is missing somebody and they wondering like what went wrong and how they can make it right, and they're also seeing the value in having someone's support in their life. Just saw 654, which may be a significant angel number to you all. So we're gonna get into the cards and see what it is that the ice cream man is hinting towards in this message that wants to come forward. So Spirit, please clarify this message for the Cancer collective. Who y'all got sitting up wishing they had done right by you? They say you don't miss your water till your well one dry now. So Spirit Streets, please clarify this message for the Cancer collective at this time. Alright. So listen, you got the garden and the gate represented by the number 30, which breaks down to a 3 because somebody is needed to make a decision to step out of their comfort zone in order to better align with that which better serves them. And it requires like going out into the unknown where everything ain't necessarily spelled out for you. Like there's some sense of adventure, but it requires leaving behind what you've grown accustomed to or used to with the garden and the gate. And on the other side of that gate and what you would be moving toward is the woman holding a heart. I told you, loving, supportive. This is that woman who he want to put in Versace and have all the other hoes jealous and get her nails done on Tuesdays and Thursdays and all the other braggadocious material things that we all love that he mentions in the reading. This is the person that he wants to spoil. The woman holding a heart because she has his heart and she's one who exudes love and support and nurturance and compassion, right? But there's some sense of, on her part or his, financial constraints. So this is either him deciding to show up for her in that way or financial constraints being the point of contention. And it may be her being in a tough position financially, especially with the lyrics pointing to him wanting to spoil her. But we're going to drill down into it a little bit more. Yeah. The number 35, which breaks down to an 8. The root chakra, Archangel Michael, showing up. And you literally got 2 8s that have showed up in the reading thus far, because this is the energy that is building up as a result of the 8-8 portal that we are in, that peaked a couple of days ago. So then you got at the bottom of the deck, with that root chakra energy, you know, that safety, security, having a strong foundation and feeling stable, you know what I'm saying, which it could be how you feel safe and secure in this 3D reality, and also the energy from past lifetimes and ancestrally, just our 1010 that we carry about feeling safe and secure in our DNA and in our womb space, or for men in the prostate. So that energy there is of somebody who has done the work to has done some work on their root chakra to feel more safe and secure, to step forward. And at the bottom of the deck, you got heart chakra, Archangel Raphael, healing emotionally, coming forward with an open heart, more open and receptive, realizing that gangsters need love too. I love this. Represented by the number 38, which breaks down to an 11. So 888 may be significant to you guys. 411 may be significant, as well as 811. And I actually woke up this morning it was 4 something, but my altar clock was blinking 411. My altar clock is a clock that is not set, but it was letting me know that some truth or information of some sort wanted to come forward. This is dope. I'm feeling like somebody's feeling more safe and secure about how they can show up in a connection towards this woman holding a heart, but it requires that they move out of their comfort zone, that they go outside that gate that has been keeping them bound and explore a freer, more liberated version of themselves, which includes her. Because gangsters need love too. On the other side of that gate, gangsters are just players from the Himalayas. You know what I'm saying? Like bros before hoes. That's what's on the other side of the gate. All that societal conditioning and patriarchy and going along to get along, and being a sheep instead of a wolf, and being a follower instead of a leader. But I actually had a vision. Okay, this makes sense. I had a vision, especially with this portal, this 88 portal. I have Egyptian dreams and visions in my meditation and shit like that all the time. Sometimes more than others. But here lately, I've really been having them because the 88 gateway is very much connected to Kemetic spirituality, as the Egyptians used the Sirius star to make... to like lead them in innovation in how they govern themselves and the moves that they made going forward. It's kind of like the new year for the Egyptians. And so it doesn't surprise me at all that around this time I'm definitely seeing an increase in Kemetic visions and visions of tombs and hieroglyphs and shit like that. So recently, was it yesterday? It might have been yesterday. I saw Nefertiti, which she represents alchemy, divine femininity, and the alchemizing power of the divine feminine, how she can transmute pain into passion, and metal into gold, and something of less value into something highly valuable, right? So Nefertiti is standing over this sarcophagus, and I'm like, what is in the sarcophagus, right? Because I'm to the point where I can, my visions are very telepathic, and I'm like, I almost can narrate the visions that I'm having. So I'm like, damn, what's in the sarcophagus? So I see underneath the sarcophagus is some like pure, clear blue water with light emanating from it. And I see the sarcophagus disappear into the water and then come back up. When it came back up, there was a lion lying in the sarcophagus with a cape and a crown on. And it looked like it was, you know how dreams can be abstract as fuck. So the lion had on a cape and a crown, broad chest, kind of like how cartoon lions be and shit. But then it looked like a real lion, like fur, whiskers, everything. And it was just laying there looking real peaceful and still, like it was in meditation or something. But then that motherfucker mouth came open. You could see the fangs and the teeth and everything. So it was almost like it snarled, or maybe even like a yawn or something. But you could see the mouth and then the eyes open. And then he got up. And then I saw a lion in a field, and it was like he was roaring, like he was exercising his voice or his throat, you know what I'm saying, exercising that throat chakra. And then he set his sights on a lioness who was somewhere off, not too far, minding her business. She wasn't paying him no attention. And he headed her way, and he started like just showing her affection. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all have ever seen those lioness videos where the lion is just all up under the lioness and like snuggling up to her and laying on her and just admiring and showing her affection. So that's very symbolic, and it's really reminding me of the message that's coming through in this reading of the divine masculine stepping into, you know, the lion represents the king. The lion is the king of the jungle. So masculines are very much stepping or being called to step into their king energy as leaders and not followers, to lead the pack and lead by example and do things differently, even if it means separating themselves from that which they were once used to, the garden and the gate, going outside of that gate where true love resides with the woman holding her heart. So saw that the Leo, you know, all of the zodiac signs represent some part of the body. Well, we're in Leo season. We just had the Lionsgate portal, and Leo represents the heart, and we got this heart chakra energy coming forward with Archangel Raphael. So there's very much a heart chakra awakening taking place for the masculine collective, as you are feeling more rooted and grounded. You're feeling safer and more secure within yourself, regardless of your financial situation. Because truth be told, your safety and security is not dependent upon how much money you got. You are a child of the most divine God who provides everything. So if you ain't got it, God will provide it for you. You just have to align with it and manifest it. So, and vibe on that frequency in order to magnetize it to you. So this is dope as fuck. We ain't even like clarified the message. I want to clarify financial constraints though. 444 may be significant to you guys, as well as you got the number 44, woman holding a heart, and then financial constraints is represented by the number 13, which breaks down to a 4. So Spirit, please clarify financial constraints. What is the message of financial constraints in this reading? And it kind of bumped the woman holding a heart card. Yep, patience. Patience came out in the Gemini reading as well. So you got patience. It fell on top of financial constraints. It's clarifying financial constraints, but it also kind of bumped the woman holding a heart card. At the top of the deck, you have stand still. Things have been at a standstill because this person needed to decide whether they was going to stay in their garden or walk out of their gate. So you got stand still, and then at the bottom of the deck, inner peace. This is bringing somebody inner peace. That is the byproduct of being patient and being still in this situation. So where you may not have been at peace and may have had inner conflict about which way to go, what decision to make, someone is experiencing increased inner peace in this situation. Let's see. Possibly about their financial constraints. If your money been funny and you've been stressing about that, be patient. If you've been patient, continue to be patient, because some peace is coming in. Increased safety, security, and stability is coming in for you. Spirit, please clarify. Provide some advice for the Cancer collective at this time. This don't have to be a masculine that I'm talking about. Take it how it resonates if you're feminine and if you resonate with this energy. Because for some of y'all, it's just speaking to the divine masculine within us as feminines, resurrecting, having an awakening, integrating. So you want to be mindful of that as well, because as within, so without. And if you have not aligned your divine masculinity and femininity internally, then you will not attract union and alignment with your masculine in the 3D. The advice: shadow self, represented by the number 28, which breaks down to a 10. This situation is calling for some shadow work, for integrating your light and your dark. I'm going to read the message of shadow self. At the top of the deck, strength. That's a tiger. But strength in the tarot is represented with what? The Empress and a lion. And the Empress is taming the beast, the lion. So someone is having to have strength to do the shadow work needed and necessary in order to have self-worth. Know your worth. For many of the masculines, that's been the work that they've done. That's been the alchemy that has taken place by way and support of the energy of Nefertiti. And it's that self-worth that is going to lead whoever needs to get out of their comfort zone and walk out of this gate. It's going to lead them out of this gate. I love this. Someone's self-worth is increasing. And with that increase, they're having an increase in the higher chakra. So you see a light here at the third eye and the crown chakra. So many of you may be experiencing that as well. Increased activation of the third eye and the crown chakra, the heart chakra, and the root chakra. I'm going to read the message of shadow self. If you're not familiar with what shadow work is, but you resonate with this reading, you might want to get familiar with shadow work. But on some real shit, ain't no way that if you resonate with this, you've reached this point of the journey without having done some shadow work. And doing shadow work means you are intentionally bringing to the forefront and to the light those parts of yourself that you have not wanted to face, that you don't want other people to know about, that you are ashamed of. And for many of us, that is self-worth. We got blessings confronting us night and day, but yet we self-sabotage them because we don't feel like we're worthy of them. And for some of us, we are subconsciously self-sabotaging and not necessarily consciously and intentionally self-sabotaging through our scarcity tactics and the different things that we're used to doing to protect ourselves, or just like knee-jerk habitual reaction to dealing with people and different things and emotions that come up within us. But shadow work is being intentional about working with and healing those things. If you're not familiar with shadow work, interested in doing it, which I highly recommend, because you can't just be doing light work and don't do shadow work, feel free to hit me up so that we can schedule a session, and I would be more than happy to support you along your shadow work journey, because I do plenty. It says, unless you learn to face your own shadows, you will continue to see them in others, because the world outside you is only a reflection of the world inside of you. As within, so without. You may be wondering why you've been facing so many triggers and challenges of late. Things have been going well despite a few road humps along the way. But the challenges that have been appearing all around you recently seem so overwhelming and disorienting. Just when you thought you had everything under control, it seems as though the world has suddenly shifted. Spirit understands your confusion and uncertainty during this period. Rest assured, dear one, this is a time of cleansing and clearing all that was avoided and hidden inside of you. Healing of the worlds within is taking place, and raw emotions are resurfacing. That's that heart chakra awakening. When your heart chakra is closed, damaged, unaligned, unbalanced, it's when you're in like a state of numbness, or you're over feeling. You don't have no balance when it comes to your emotions. So you either try not to feel, or you got all the feels and you don't know how to express it. So there's emotional immaturity and unintelligence, if that's a word, is the way that it expresses itself when your heart chakra is not in a healthy space. So you either like really retreat and avoid, or you're like emotionally avoidant, or you're overdoing it. But to have a healthy heart chakra is to be balanced, right? To love from a very healthy, open, vulnerable space. So it says you are exploring and uncovering the darkest shadows of yourself. This is why you are being faced with insurmountable challenges and triggers. You see, it's only from being pressured that this darker side of you surfaces. This is an important and necessary time for you. As hidden parts of you surface, be gentle, send love and compassion to the wounded parts of yourself. If there is rage, send love. If there is hurt, send love. May love reign on all aspects of you, whether they be dark or light. This period can be quite testing, being challenged by unforeseen events triggered by people closest to you. Through this cleansing process, your level of consciousness is expanding to a new and heightened state of awareness and clarity. As you move through this period, be assured that you are not alone and there is light at the end of the tunnel. The affirmation here is, I am healed as I acknowledge all aspects of myself. So you're needing to definitely acknowledge your light and your dark. Acknowledge those parts of you that you and everybody else celebrate, and then also acknowledge those parts of you that aren't as favorable, or that people may not like about you, or that are not as people pleasing. Acknowledge that there are some things about you that you desire, that you hope for, that you embody naturally, that are not necessarily going to align with people's vision and agenda for you, or their vision of you, but it serves your highest good. That's shadow work. The associated chakras here are the base and the sacral, and so you literally got all the chakras showing up here, if I'm not mistaken, except for the throat and the solar plexus. But I'm not negating that there's work being done on those as well, because of course there's those conversations that are needing to be had. There, again, I said that the lion was roaring as if he was exercising the strength of his throat chakra, and then that solar plexus energy is naturally coming to you if you're working with this energy of the Lionsgate, because that is very much the energy coming from the Sirius star, is very much solar plexus energy, revitalizing your life force energy, giving you vitality, cleansing your aura, and just giving you like a new boost of enthusiasm and confidence. So I hope this message found y'all well. If it did not find you well, I hope that it leaves you well. I hope that you're able to embrace this inner peace and this self-worth with gratitude, because if you resonate with this message, it's definitely coming in for you, but it requires moving out of your comfort zone and out of that garden, beyond that gate, and seeing what's beyond the horizon for you. For many of you, you have a calling. You're being led somewhere different from your peers, different from your colleagues, different from your family, and nobody has really done it before you, or done it in the way that you're being led to do it. But I hope that you all will garner the strength and the patience to get it done, and in spite of your financial constraints. Do not let finances keep you from bringing the vision into fruition, because God is the ultimate banker. God is the ultimate mint. The Federal Reserve is a hoax. That's something that they told us was part of the government that creates the money, and it's only so much of it that they can create, when all along it's a corporation that one family owns and contracts with the government. And the God that you serve is their God, whether they serve him or not, whether they serve her or not. And so the money that's being printed, God can make a way out of no way. And those restrictions, these 3D restrictions, do not have to be your limits. It does not have to be what stops you from moving forward towards your highest calling. Know that you are protected by your ancestors and your spirit guides, and know that God loves you, and I love you as well. And so if you're needing a personal reading, feel free to email me at turquoisemajesty@gmail.com. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If something resonated, definitely get down in them comments and let me know what's happening. If you'd like to donate, that information will be in the description box. And yeah, y'all, until next time, peace.